Hey guys, welcome back to the Bayside Fabrication YouTube channel. Well, the car is in action and we got our meats on here. 275/40 Nitto 555Rs, and we're gonna go over to Showtime, make a couple hits with them, see what we can do. So I'm just gonna get suited up here. Showtime's the 8th mile, like a block away. So I'm just gonna bring my gear, get switched up over there, and I got limited time, but I'm hoping to make, 4 or 5 passes, see how it goes with the new tire setup, and hopefully we can get some traction. So let's do this. Guys, so I had a few bad launches there and I'm starting to get the hang of it a little bit. This is my best time right here so far, and unfortunately I just ran out of fuel, so I gotta head back, but I have to go back anyways. All right guys, we just hot lapped it, and yeah, that was interesting. I was definitely improving. My first run I think was a 8.2 and I'm down to a 7.5, but unfortunately I'm out of fuel and I also have to go home, so I was only able to come here for like an hour. I got like 7 runs in, which was good. So we're really working on it. I'm at a 1.960 foot, and yeah, we're just we'll just see how it goes. But unfortunately, it's got to cut it short today, so it's kind of one of those deals. But we're gonna work on it, and hopefully, I can get into the low 7s with this car in the 8th, and then we'll see how that translates into the quarter. But yeah, once this thing hooks up, it boogies. So I'm pretty confident we can really improve on this this whole drag racing thing. Like I said, I've done a little bit of drag racing, but this is the only car I really manually drag race other than my E30, and I've only done it a handful of times, so I'm pretty new to all this stuff. So we're learning, but my goal is, like I was saying before, burnout contest, check. We're gonna drag race a little bit, check this off once we feel that, we've pretty much maxed out drag racing, and then it's gonna turn into a drift car. So that's where we're headed. So what we got here, bud? That's what a good driver looks like.
I love how a forklift guy does not even flinch or look back for even a split second.
I used to. Look at this guy coming in.
Biff burger meat.
Smelling like grape freaking Jolly Ranchers, dude. He poured a whole bottle of it. You smell it?
Jeez.
I can smell him before he shows up. That's how I know Laz is coming. Absolute animal. I'm gonna hide behind the telephone pole. definitely a drifter. Oh man.
Literally right there. Yeah. You
No,
see him? Look.
dude, I heard somebody on a loudspeaker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, I was like, where the hell is that coming from?
Look right in front of us. There's 3 state troopers just chilling right there.
Oh boy.
It's like, but I mean, like,
I'm gonna put my car away.
Across the field and your shot.
Hey, you're not missing this, are you? I found it in the street.
Hey, what are they gonna do, you know? Got them on video.
All right, well,
That
I may
wasn't
be
fun.
deleting this.
Nah, we're good.
It's just 3 of them.
We rented this course out. We rented it out. So we rented the cul-de-sac.
I got my cell phone camera today, so we're not doing that great video quality wise, but I just want to show you what I'm working on here. We got a hydro setup. So right now, I just got a location, and I am just making a little bracket for it. It's gonna sit right next to the shifter, and it'll be a pretty straight up deal. We're just gonna weld it in to the car here. So I'll show you how that looks in about 2 seconds. All right, so next thing on the list here is I was also gonna make a solid mount shifter setup. Now, I've had some slop in my stock shifter setup, which is, you can see here, there is, it's hard to see, there's a significant amount of play in this front bushing, and as long as there's rear. So I am going to essentially just cut the stock shifter linkage, and I'm going to solid mount this because I have solid motor mounts. I'm going to solid mount this to the chassis. So I'm going to cut here, pop this retainer out, and just weld a plate, screw the plate to the chassis, and call it a day. So I was having issues grabbing gears and stuff, and I think a lot of that had to do with this. Every now and again you get a weird shift, and there's just way too much play in this stock setup, and having solid motor mounts means we can solid mount the shifter as well because it ain't going anywhere. So that's what I'm going to do now, and I'll show you the end result there. All right, here's our end result. Just let it cool down, drill a bolt pattern in it, and bolt it in the car. It's really straightforward. So what I have to do now is get the shift linkage modified just a little bit. It was, when I originally did it, it actually was sitting in a kind of a weird position. So I'm just gonna cut and remount my shift linkage now, and that should solve all of our problems. And we'll see how it goes. But so far, so good. I will probably drill just extra mounting holes here. And yeah, let's get this linkage cut and readjusted here. And this will be a done deal. Well guys, here's the setup. I think it came out pretty good actually. We're gonna go take it for a ride. Oh, I forgot to mention. Old Jackson and Jimmy hooked me up with a freaking turbo blanket. It's sick. So huge shout out to Jackson. It's great because it matches my header wrap too. So that's awesome. So we're gonna take it for a quick little drive, just make sure it shifts and everything, you know, fine. I mean, it will, but this is the new setup here. Well, obviously we don't have any lines, but this feels so much better, so much tighter. We'll see how it plays out in real life right now, but man, we got it all coming together here. Wow, what a difference this shifter is. I've never actually had a body mount shifter before, but man, that is sweet. So we're just gonna now we gotta figure out the rear brake situation. I think I was gonna try to get crazy and do like, you know, 330 brake conversion or something, but I really think I'm probably just gonna pick up another set of Z3 calipers and just weld on Z3 to the stock solid rotor and call it a day. But yeah, this is gonna be a sick little setup. I'm pretty excited. Feels really good, really good.